It's been a little more than a week since the long-awaited global hit revenge K-drama, The Glory Part 2, dropped on Netflix. Written by Kim Eun-suk, directed by Eun Gil-ho, and stars Song Hye-kyo, Lee Do-Hyun, Lim Ji-Yeon, Yeom Hye-Ran, Park Sung-hoon, and Young Sung-il. The drama finished on a relatively strong and conclusive note, with an extra-long finale that tied up virtually all of the loose ends left dangling by the previous episodes as Dong-eun gets her revenge. But also left room for much speculation about a Part 3 due to yeo-jeong's revenge. Although all 8 episodes of the second part were dropped altogether, fans of the thriller K-drama are left clamoring for more. Despite a fantastic ending, is there going to be a Part 3 for The Glory? That's why today, I'm going to talk about if there will be a Part 3 of The Glory. Make sure to watch to the end to find out all we know of The Glory Part 3. But first, make sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell for all things K-drama. Fans waited months to see the rest of Dong-eun's detailed plan for revenge against the people who ruined her life as a teen. The second half of the K-drama had her plant the seeds for Jae-joon, Sa-rae, and Hye-jeong to turn against each other and Yeon-jin. A big part of Yeon-jin's demise was the murder of Myung-oh in The Glory, which was committed by Hye-Ran, and the planting of evidence in the second half. But Dong-eun also wanted justice for So-hee, another one of Yeon-jin's victims whose murder was covered up. Dong-eun's plan for revenge fell into place while keeping herself free of any criminal wrongdoing. Not only did she enact her revenge on Jae-joon, but she also allowed another The Glory character to seek vengeance against him. Jae-joon was murdered by Do-Hyun so he could keep Yi-sol as his daughter. The Glory Part 2 finale had all her bullies and their accomplices reap what they sowed by either getting sent to jail, death, or lifelong injuries. However, the finale also left fans on a cliffhanger, which led to the speculations of Part 3 or a second season. The lead actor Lee Do-Hyun also mentioned the possibility of a third part for this series in a recent interview with the fashion magazine Cosmopolitan Korea. He said, "It would be great if I can come out in Part 3, adding, I won't comment anything about whether Part 3 will be produced." As we know, Lee Do-Hyun's character's father was killed senselessly by Kang Young-cheon and yeo-jeong wants him dead for it. When he admitted that he didn't know how to go about his revenge, Dong-eun pledged to be his headman. Yeo-jeong helped Dong-eun complete her revenge plan against the school violence perpetrators, so now it's time for Dong-eun to perform the sword dance to help Yeo-jeong with his revenge. Dong-eun transferred Young-cheon, the psychopath murderer who killed Yeo-jeong's father, to Jisan prison, where Yeo-jeong is working as a doctor. She also started working at Jisan prison as a counseling teacher, and the two went to work together with meaningful expressions on their faces at the end of Part 2. However, since the two's actual revenge against Kang Young-cheon was not shown, netizens speculate that Part 3 will depict stories related to this revenge. This is tempting as Yeo-jeong's revenge will take place in a heavily guarded prison full of inmates. Some fans are convinced that there will be a Part 3 because there are still many unresolved points in the plot. If you recall, in the last episode after her revenge, Dong-eun sent a text message to Kang Hye-nam, her revenge assistant saying, "I'm looking for a female worker. Please contact me." This could be related to Yeo-jeong's revenge. However, there's been no news about a second season from either Netflix or writer Kim Eun-suk. She has not expressed plans for another installment as of this time. I believe there will be no Part 3 or a second season as Dong-eun has already gotten her revenge and most of the loose ends have been wrapped up with her revenge. The last 2 parts had Dong-eun going up against 5 villains to get revenge. Each villain was unique and fundamental to the storyline. Kang Young-cheon alone cannot be the reason for Part 3. Although, they could take on more revenge missions in subsequent stories. This, however, would be somewhat against the first season's thematic core, and it's hard to imagine there'd be a conscious effort to continue the show with less personal stakes. Instead, one imagines that the ending was just a fun and a slightly ambiguous way to leave the door open for viewers to speculate about the future of these characters. Which is not a bad idea. Moreover, the director of the drama, On Gil-ho, specifically said during a GV event before Part 2's premiere that episode 16 will be the most interesting episode of them all. He also promised that he will be giving a perfect ending to the show. If this doesn't indicate that the drama will end in episode 16, I wonder what does. And more importantly, one of the main actors, Lee Do-Hyun, will be serving in the Korean military, as mandated by the government. This means that if there will be a Part 3 or a Season 2, it'd take time to air. Moreover, the first and second parts of The Glory came out just 3 months apart from each other since they were filmed back-to-back. In addition, there were no reports of any production progress for Part 3. This could mean that the story has really come to an end. We might all agree that the backstory of the character Dong-eun deserves a spin-off or something. Most fans would like to know Dong-eun before the bullies changed the course of her life. Episode May 16th have already concluded The Glory's plot. Dong-eun has already completed the pieces for her revenge plot. I don't think there is any reason to drag it anymore. Just as writer Kim Un-suk said, these characters will make you question whether a higher being truly exists. It will be interesting to look for who is punished first, and when that will happen. I believe that good prevails over evil and that what comes around goes around. I want The Glory to be remembered as a grim sword dance. Good prevailed over evil in the end and the perpetrators got what was coming for them. In the end, The Glory will go down in K-drama history as a grim sword dance just as the writer had wanted. And while there may not be any imminent plans for another season of The Glory, Song Hye-kyo enjoyed her experience on the show. She told Elle Korea, "I was really happy in bed at the end of the day after I finished filming a really difficult scene. I wanted to return to filming the next day and I couldn't wait until I am Moon Dong-eun again." That's all we know of The Glory Part 3. We will keep you posted upon any announcement. But we predict there will be no Part 3 of The Glory on Netflix. What do you think of The Glory? Do you think there will be a Part 3 or a Season 2? Let me know what you think in the comments section below. If you like this content, give it a like, share, and turn on your notification bell for all things K-drama. Thanks for watching, bye.